Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to my review of the Nvidia Shield Tablet and its streaming capabilities. So what I'm going to show you today is the Shield streaming content from my PC, primarily games, to the tablet on the go, connected to my Wi-Fi network. I'm not going to show you the tablet and all its Android features. The tablet itself runs the Android OS. It can run Android games off the Google Play Store, and it's got quite a decent graphics processor intellect to run some of the more graphically intensive games. I'm not going to go into that. I'm going to actually show you it running PC games, and also there'll be a video later on of it showing it running console games, which involves a little bit more hardware. So without further ado, let's go into the details. So the Nvidia Shield Tablet is a standard Android OS tablet. This one's connected to my Wi-Fi network. One thing to point out is to do game streaming of at least 720p, you're going to need quite a fast wireless network. It's recommended that you use a 5 GHz wireless router, and if you can get a dual or a tribe or even a quad band wireless router running 802.11n, 802.11ac, the better. If you don't know what any of that means, look it up on the internet. Basically, the higher throughput you can get, the better your experience is going to be. So the Shield tablet will talk to my PC, and it will talk to Steam directly and play Steam games. And it will also talk to Nvidia Game Stream. So one thing to point out here is that for you to be able to run streamed games, your PC must have an Nvidia capable graphics card, and I believe it's the 7 series upwards, so 700 series, 800 series and the new 900 series are all capable of supporting this. Obviously you'll notice that the screen is touchscreen, which doesn't bode well for playing some PC type games. So what Nvidia offer you is a controller. This is bought separately. Looks very much like an Xbox 360 or an Xbox One controller, but it's Nvidia's own. You can see there's Shield logo. They've chosen to use the standard Xbox colour scheme and lettering, dual analog sticks and a D-pad. If I switch this on, you'll notice that indeed I can control my icons using the controller. Now, one downside to this is it doesn't make it for me very portable, because you've got to have this and you've got to have this, and sometimes you want to be able to hold the screen in your hand. It's not always possible to have it sat like it is here whilst you play your games. So what I'm actually going to show you in this demonstration is a third-party Bluetooth controller, which makes the whole experience a lot better. I'll start with this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to launch the Nvidia Hub. And what the Nvidia Hub app actually does is it connects to your PC. So I've already paired this with my PC, which is a process you'll have to go through. And it automatically shows me all my PC games that are capable of being streamed. Now, you'll notice I can actually launch Steam as well. So if there's any games that are not listed here, I can launch them through Steam. And as long as they've got controller support within the Steam game itself, they should work with the controller. The game I'm going to show you is The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. It's an adventure game. So I'm just going to launch that. So what that is actually now doing is launching the game on my PC, and it's streaming the content to the device over Wi-Fi. As you can see, the game is starting, and I'm using the D-pad to go up and down. So this is actually sending my inputs over Wi-Fi to my PC as if I was sat in front of it. I've already got a game loaded on here, so I'll hit continue so I don't have to go through all the intro. So here we are. So as you can see, move the right analog stick left and right, and I can move forward. I've also got on the controller R1 and R2 and right bumper and left bumper as well, just like on a standard Xbox type controller. And these do things. So I'm pressing left bumper there. You see that's a run. My fat fingers went in the way. And I'm getting the graphical quality of what my PC is capable of. Hopefully we won't lose too much while streaming it through my video. I don't know if you can hear that, but we're also getting the audio obviously. So this makes it great for a portable gaming device that takes it well beyond the capabilities of just running Android games. Now, the streaming capabilities of Nvidia Game Stream, which is the technology that Nvidia have called this technology, can also work outside of the home. I haven't actually tried it in any anger. Not really been in a position where I've got a reasonable 4G connection where I can pair it with my phone and connect to the internet and then connect over the internet back to my game PC. It seems to want quite a lot of bandwidth, but I'm told that it is more than capable of doing that. So as you can see, it's very smooth, and I can't stress enough that this is running on my PC and the content is being streamed to this device. The clever bit is being able to control it as if you were sat in front of it. So hopefully I'm going to be able to show you with a smooth transition, he says. The third-party control I mentioned at the beginning. So I've never tried this before, switching between controllers. Hopefully it will work. I'm going to turn this one off. Yep, turned off. I'm going to detach the stand that the Shield was connected to, and I'm going to bring along this. So I'll just put the Shield down for the moment. This is an IPEGA, I forget the actual model number. It's basically a Bluetooth controller that supports not just the Shield, but pretty much any Android device, and it has this adjustable sliding bar in the middle which allows you to use a phone, a Galaxy tablet, basically any size tablet up to about 10-inch I believe. Nice little clip there to basically rest your tablet on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tablet inside the thing, so just stretch it out and it actually grips the tablet. So now I'm actually holding something more akin to something like a PS Vita, albeit quite a significant sized Vita. Now nothing's happening at the moment because I haven't actually switched it on. So, oh brilliant, it's taken over. So as you can see now, this makes it, for me, a much more portable gaming experience. And the IPEGA controller has the standard A, X, Y and B buttons, very similar to the Xbox controller but without the colours, a D-pad and two analog sticks. It also has this traditional bumper and R1 and R2 and L2. So this is me now controlling the game with the IPEGA controller, and as I said, this makes it just a little bit more of a portable gaming experience. The IPEGA grips the shield really well, so it doesn't fall out. You may orientate it basically anyway, and it just keeps hold of it. It's a really nice piece of kit, and it's not that expensive. So what we'll do is we'll quit out the game. Remember the key, so there it is. Go back to the main menu. Now, one thing to be said is the Nvidia software that's on the tablet, which is called Nvidia Hub. I won't say it's in beta. They certainly don't say it's in beta, but it can be a little bit quirky sometimes. Sometimes, as you can see, that let's launch the game again. Sometimes it will show my PC, which is called Beast, without the green light at the side, which means it isn't connected to it. And sometimes I've got to restart my PC. And sometimes, if you don't have a good wireless signal, or the bit rate has dropped below a certain amount, you'll suffer from some stuttering. So it's really important that you get a decent quality, high speed 5 GHz, preferably 802.11 AC router. I'll just show you another game running, just to do a little bit of variety. Let's fire up Borderlands 2. So again, this is launching Borderlands 2 on my PC, which is a Steam version of Borderlands 2. You can see there's a little Steam pop up in the corner. The continuous save game I've already got on there. So, I'm not going to do anything exciting, just showing you that so one thing I didn't mention before is there is 0 to, there was obviously no lag, but the lag is so small it doesn't detract from the gameplay experience. Let me see if I can show an example of that. So let's go for left and right. So as I cursor left, cursor right, the response is, to me, instantaneous. It's no different to playing it in front of the actual PC. The other thing to mention that the Nvidia Shield is capable of is, I don't know whether I'll be able to show you because the IPEGA is masking the port. Let me take it out and I'll show you. One of the other features is, let's take that out now, is the Shield has a mini HDMI port, which is this one here. What that allows you to do is, again, you have to buy the HDMI cable, so you have a mini HDMI connector to HDMI, plug that into your TV, and you can effectively, with streaming console mode, take the contents of your streamed PC onto your tablet and then connect that tablet into a TV that could be in another room and play that in glorious 42, 50, 55, 65, whatever TV size you've got. Nice little feature. It's not something I'd particularly use, I just wanted the mobile capabilities. As you can see, I can actually control the thing with my fingers, which isn't going to be an easy experience, hence the reason for these guys. So I think that's basically covered it all, guys. The quality is really good. The tablet's really good, and they've actually come down in price recently. I don't know if that means Nvidia are about to announce a new one. I know they did a Nvidia Shield console type affair recently, which is basically just an Android box that you can stick under your TV and do something very similar to what I'm doing now. Very much akin to like Steam machines that Steam are pushing. So yeah, it's reasonably priced. If you've got a decent PC with the relevant kit installed, i.e. an Nvidia card, you can stream your Steam and Nvidia games to it in good quality. What I'll show you next, what I'm going to do is I'll dock it back into the controller so I can quit out the game. Apologies for my fat fingers, and it's not centered all the time. It's quite difficult doing this. What I'll quickly show you is, you may have noticed on my tablet there's what looks to be the PS4 remote play icon. So a few months ago, some people in the, I won't say hacking community, but in the modding, stroke whatever you want to call it, community, basically found a way of modifying the standard remote play app that you could get on various Sony phones so that they'd work on any tablet, and they released that into the wild. And it's not perfect, and I've managed to play it for a PS4 game for maybe about half an hour, and then it'll drop out. And I've just noticed recently, since the latest PS4 system update, it doesn't seem to last as long as that. Well, I'll try it on here. So as you can see, it looks like the standard PS4 remote play app. My PS4 is currently turned on, and I'm going to try this, but it may drop out. But this is now very much akin to having, I'll call it a giant Vita with a nice big screen. Oh. I'll pick a chapter. Let's go for the university. Science building. Normal. Hopefully this won't take too long to load. What I'm going to show you in an up-and-coming video is something, well, it's probably the real reason why I bought this device. And this was before the Windows 10 announcement of Xbox being able to stream games to Windows 10 devices, which obviously this isn't, but it's possible now to stream this device, stream the Xbox or an Xbox 360 to this device as if it was a mobile console. And unfortunately you do need some additional hardware and capabilities to do that. I will try and show you and go through with you exactly what you need. That's coming up in a up-and-coming video. So you can see I'm playing The Last of Us on a PS4, being streamed to the Nvidia Shield Tablet using a modified version of the Remote Play program. Apologies if the screen's a little dark. I'll see if I can get into a lighter area. Again, the controls are incredibly responsive. Doesn't feel to be any sort of lag. I don't think I can actually jump down there. I just saw the light and thought this will look better on the screen. Okay, let's see how we get out of that. So go back to the main menu. So that's right, guys, wrapping it up now. So if you like the video, please leave a like. If you've got any questions, please ask questions in the comments that you can post. If you think it's just been a waste of time, keep your comments to yourself. Thanks for that, guys. Catch you later.